Hi Scorpio, welcome to June 2018. This is a lucky month for you. Definitely buy a lottery ticket. You could win the lottery. There is a gorgeous grand water trine happening with Venus. She is the ruler of money, to Jupiter in Scorpio, to Neptune in Pisces in the area of lottery winning. So this is on June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Take advantage of it. Buy a lottery ticket. Now, don't go buy a million lottery tickets. You only need one to win. Buy one or a couple, but not a lot. But wow, you could win the lottery. You could win the jackpot. And it's exciting. And it's also a wonderful energy because the planets are harmonizing with each other, and it can be a time of healing and just fun and just being in the flow, good feelings, good vibrations, digging those good vibrations, and just being in the flow with your life, being in the flow with what you're doing, feeling that cosmic flow, even feeling, synchronistic, being in the right place at the right time, and things just magically happening. What a wonderful way to go into June, and that's really cool. And the sun will couple with Mercury on the 5th. That could be an insightful day for you. Pay attention to any cosmic downloads coming in. This is happening in, an area that has to do with shared resources. It has to do with the depth within yourself, the depth within your own psychology. It's the Scorpio house, but for you, this area is Gemini. And it has to do with the deeper mysteries, the deeper passion. Power has to do with power. Maybe you're getting some insight in here as to how to use your power in a way that brings you what you want. And that's what we want. And now the sun's going to square off with Neptune on the 7th. If you can avoid that day of making major decisions, that would be good. And, because all of us are foggy when the sun is challenged by Neptune, and it's not the best time to see things clearly. Mercury enters Cancer on the 12th, and this is wonderful. Now you have Venus there and Mercury, and that is awesome for being in school. It's awesome for teaching. It's awesome for traveling. It's awesome for marketing your products and services to the masses. It's a wonderful time to be in school. I'm launching my new academy on May 30th with my masterclass, The Wealthy Goddess. I would love to see you there. It's all about financial empowerment. It's all about owning your power, using your power to achieve what you want in business and being massively successful. Yeah! Now, Mercury enters Cancer on the 12th, and the Gemini new moon is on the 13th. And this is, for you, about power, how you're using your power, how you own your power, how you share your power. It's also a fresh start in the area of other people's money. Money coming to you that is not earned income, money that comes to you through a royalty payout, tax payout, insurance payout, inheritance payout. Oh, wouldn't we want all of those things? Yes, sign me up. And the challenge now is not with the moon itself, the new moon itself, is the ruling planet of Gemini is Mercury. And Mercury in Cancer is now being opposed by Saturn. So we may find that people are really sensitive. And that's not typical for a Gemini new moon, because Gemini is an air sign, and it's, heady and mental like Aquarius and Libra, and not emotional like the water signs. So with Mercury and Cancer being opposed by Saturn, we will need to be careful about, how we're saying things to people, because we want to be really turned on with our emotional intelligence. I don't know why I'm putting it in quotes. Have your emotional intelligence really dialed in, because we can say things that can empower people and heal them, or we can say things that really hurt people or push them away. And it can also be, where there's some sort of conflict going on here with an opinion you have on something, and someone else has a different opinion than you, and then you're at conflict with it. So be aware of that the new moon can be bringing in conflict in regards to your point of view, someone else's point of view, your perspective, your opinion versus someone else's opinion. And, then we can get caught up in some drama. Well, I'm right. No, I'm right. And then, things just spin out of control, and everyone's just going to be, we got to watch it here in June, because people can be really hypersensitive with these energies and not very grounded. And so, it's really important to ground during June, taking time to meditate, making sure you're breathing deep and really grounding yourself with every breath. I love going out into nature, being out in nature, getting away from the electronics, and just allowing nature to nourish and nurture and ground. And, if you can't get out into nature, of course you can. You can make sure you make time to get out. But, even just in the office or where you work, just taking time to ground, getting centered, being grounded, breathing deeply, really important. The breath moves the energy. The breath moves the life. And the deeper the breath, the more anchored you're going to be, the more powerful you're going to be. And you are the most powerful, so you want to make sure you're using your power wisely and doing what's right for you. Venus enters Leo right after the new moon, and that's fantastic for your career, because Venus is going to help you with moving up in what you're doing, expanding what you're doing, making more money, and all the good stuff that we just love. And you can get that raise and promotion that you want. Absolutely can have that happen for you. And then we have Father's Day here in the States. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Hey. And then Neptune goes retrograde on the 18th. That's a very subtle energy. Most people won't notice it. Then we have Happy Summer on the 21st. Yay! It's summer. And the sun moves into Cancer, and we have summer solstice on the 21st. And Cancer is your sister sign, and that pours positive energy into your planets. And Scorpio, you do have that, grand water trine going on here because of the Neptune in Pisces, and first the Venus was in Cancer, now Mercury's in Cancer, and the Sun is in Cancer, forming grand water trines to your planets in Scorpio. So it is a good month for you. So is July too, for moving up in what you're doing, accomplishing great things, making more money, achieving your goals. And the Sun will sextile Uranus on the 23rd. Woohoo! And that can be a wonderful energy for you in regards to anything that has to do with marketing your products and services to the world. Teaching, taking a class. It's a wonderful time to be in school. Launching something new. And new relationship as well. Now Mars is going to take his turn to reverse on June 26th. And that really is the big news of June, is this Mars retrograde. Mars retrogrades every 2 years. And he is in the area of your foundation. So when it comes to home, you are Aquarius. Aquarians are home. You're Aquarius when it comes to your home. So this is about you restructuring your nest. Maybe you want to do some house repairs. Maybe you want to do this massive cleaning in your house. You may feel that here by the end of June and July, where you just want to go through your entire house and throw things out or give things away. And And that's good. That's a great way to use this energy. Mars is your traditional ruler. Pluto is your modern ruler. So this is very personal for you. But it is a place for you to really find that personal power. Ground yourself. The home is your castle. And, use this energy. And he's going to be there for 5 months. So you've got plenty of time to work on this. Is to really ground yourself with the energy and, make that home your castle. Make it fortified. Make it strong. Make it invincible. And own that power. Do what you need to do to feel that strength within your being. The home is the second self. The home within us, the home we live in. And it is about your inner being, your personal power, owning that personal power, and taking advantage of your power. But you can use this energy to achieve great things, to achieve what you want. On the 19th, make sure you're paying attention to all the details in whatever you're doing. Be really thorough. It's important for you to be, thorough in what you're doing, thorough in what you are accomplishing. Be thorough. Go over the details. Make sure you don't miss anything, whether it's a new contract you're signing or a new job, a new business, anything that you're doing and you're getting ready to launch it or show it to others. Make sure you're being extremely thorough in the details. Then you have the Capricorn full moon on the 28th. Now this full moon packs a punch. And that's because Saturn is sitting next to the moon, opposing the sun. Saturn is the lord of this moon and the lord of karma. So for all of us, there's some sort of karmic justice happening here with us. Now for you, Capricorn sextiles you and Cancer trines you. So for you, it's an easier energy to use and navigate. Doesn't mean things can't come up or, there can't be stress because it is a full moon and Saturn is involved. It is in the area of communication for you and conversations. And you do have Uranus now in that area of relationships. And if something's been coming up with someone else where their behavior has been erratic or crazy or wild, you want to consider whether you want to keep going with that person. Because, this is going to be here for a while. Uranus is going to be in Taurus for 7 years. And so you want to be aware of who is being weird with you. Erratic, strange. These are all Uranus words. And, be aware of who's not being a good friend to you or partner, whether that's personal or business. And if it's time to let them go. Full moons bring things to completion. Is there someone you need to let go of? Don't keep them around just because you've known them a long time or, you feel some sort of responsibility. If the relationship isn't serving you, that means it's not serving them. And if it's just serving them, that means it's karmic. This is what Saturn is bringing to your attention. Karmic relationship is one way where we're putting our energy out, but we're not getting energy back. Or we're putting a lot of energy out and we're getting very little back. Those are karmic relationships. And you want to, the universe works in synergy. It works in balance. So it works with energy going out, energy coming back. The flow of equal energies, not unproportionate energies. And so be aware of where you're feeling, it could be a sibling, it could be a relative, it could be someone in your community where they're not doing their job and you're feeling burdened by the relationship. So be aware of what's working, what's not working. and who is acting bizarre with you or erratic in their behavior, and what adjustment do you need to make? Do you need to have a conversation with them if it's going to help solve things, or do you need to just start, setting better boundaries so that it's not getting into your space and affecting you? Really important to know, what is your next step and what is appropriate. Because Taurus can be very stubborn, Scorpio can be very stubborn, and you guys can stay too long in things when, it's like drinking milk past the expiration date. It's pretty sour. You wouldn't do it now, would you? And relationships have expiration dates too. And especially if you want to be at a higher frequency and a higher vibration, and this person is over here in this other space, and it's not matching you, that's karmic. We have to let people go if we're going to ascend, because not everyone's going to ascend with us. And if you have an intention of rising higher and holding a higher frequency, a higher vibration and ascending, you have to do the work. You have to make the tough choices, and that's what Saturn is about. And that's what I teach in my academy is, in order to be a leader, in order to be a business owner, you have to make tough choices. You can't be everybody's friend. You can't be, trying to keep everybody around. You got to make those tough choices to be successful. And you're here to be successful. You're here to thrive. Now, Mercury enters Leo on the 29th, and there you have it. You have Venus in Leo, you have Mercury in Leo, and that is totally lighting up your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your career legacy. And so, you got a lot of good things happening for you. Maybe that's it too with the Mars retrograde. Mars is saying, clean house, time to clean house. And maybe not your physical house, but relationships that need to be cleaned up. It could be that too, is time to, reevaluate, who needs to be in your life and who you need to let go of, so that you can rise higher and have the abundance that you want. Now, for those of you open for love, right on the 9th of June, there could be new dating happening for you. Go for it. If someone wants to introduce you or someone wants to fix you up with someone they think is right for you, go for it. Absolutely. And especially, right at the beginning of the month is an amazing energy that could be bringing you a soulmate. Maybe they live at a distance, doesn't even matter, because you've got this great connection and you're really feeling the energy and the spiritual connection, the physical connection. You're really attracted to this person, and that's exciting too. For those of you coupled, is it's going to be an interesting journey now with Uranus in the area of partnership. Paying attention to what's going on with the partner, paying attention to any weirdness that's coming up, and doing what you can to harmonize and balance out with that person, and really staying out of the hypersensitivity this month, because we can get really overly sensitive and then defensive and take things too personal. And really, the more you can be the eagle this month and rise above the karma, the more you'll have that eagle eye, that third eye open to really see the bigger picture, see what's going on, and that way you don't get caught up in anger issues and drama and what is, because there's going to be a lot of that this month going on, and we want to rise above it. Totally. Career looks fantastic. It's only going to get better over these next few months. Things are really going to pick up for you and climb. Yes, Mars is in his reverse, so okay, slow down a bit, take time to heal yourself, rest, recharge your batteries, but keep the business moving. We can't stop business because a planet's retrograde. Otherwise, we'd only do business 2 weeks out of the year. So, yes, slow down, but go after what you want, and especially before Mars goes retrograde on the 26th. Anything you want to launch or start, new job, new business, move, do it before the 26th. And then you can take your time and get used to the new place, the new position, the new authority, the new idea that you're working with, the new business idea that you're working with. Absolutely. Spiritually, it's just take that time to listen. Take that time to, meditate and ground yourself. It will really help this month with these energies. Because these energies, especially this time of year, it pulls people out of their bodies. They get very yin. And they eat a lot of ice cream and sweets. And they're just all over the place. And, they're not very grounded. So we're going to really want to practice our grounding and being centered so that we are taking advantage of the amazing opportunities that are here for you this month, Scorpio. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Scorpio, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I'm launching my new academy on May 30th, introducing the Wealthy Goddess Master Course, which will empower you, your business, your finances, and living your whole self. I would love to have you in the program. I would love to have you in the course. And I'm doing a free, like I said, a free webinar on the 30th that you can sign up for. The links are below. So until next time, Scorpio, buy a lottery ticket. You could win.